Welcome to the Xfinity Awesome Gig powered by Pandora. I'm your host, Mikey Piff, talking to you from White Eagle Hall in Jersey City, New Jersey. We have an incredible show for you tonight. 5 Seconds of Summer is here, my good buddies. They're going to perform songs off their new album, 5 Sauce 5. We're going to catch up on everything from making their new album in Joshua Tree, looking back at a decade's worth of memories and shenanigans and probably some trouble, who knows. So I hope you're ready for the show. And if anyone wants to say anything, there's a chat right next to everything that we're doing right now. When you're singing, when we're talking, so
sweet.
Just be
Nobody's
careful.
in the chat.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Wherever you are, everyone, welcome 5 Seconds of Summer.
So this is where it is. Bringing on the feeling. Driving through the valley just to chase the thinking. So this is where we are. I should have seen it coming. Every time you say goodbye, I say hello again. I cried in your dark brown eyes for the 1,000th time 'cause you love somebody. I died when you left that night for the 1,000th time 'cause you love somebody. I tried to shut the door as it was closing. It was closing. But can't help the way I keep it low and let me hold it. Every moment, every long to shit let go. There's nothing that I don't already know. I kiss you on your neck. You staring at the ceiling. Sitting on my bed and they were on the way. Oh, just make it go away. Yeah, I'll be rearranging. I'm still making sense and having nothing left to say. I cried in your dark brown eyes for the 1,000th time 'cause you love somebody. And I died when you left that night for the 1,000th time 'cause you love somebody. I tried to stop the door as it was closing. It was closing. I can't help the way I keep it low and every moment, every long shit let go. There's nothing that I. Beautiful. I need to sing this next part with everything you got, all right? Here we go. 1, 2. We go round again, we jump back in bed. That's what you do when you love somebody. Deep down again, I look round through them. That's what you do when you love somebody. We go round again, we jump back in bed. That's what you do when you love somebody. These battlements, I look right through them. That's what you do when you love somebody else. Hey! Else. Caught up in heaven, but your heaven ain't the same. And I've never been the same, have I? 7 lessons, always fleeting like a flame. That I never want to change, and I call it a lesson when I feel you slide away. And I'm missing out on half my life. Oh, you. Oh, you make me complete. You make me complete. You make me goodbye. I ask no questions as your colors take me home. As my darkness turns to gold inside. I learned my lesson when I felt you slip away. And I'm missing out on half my life. Oh, you make me complete. You make me complete. You make me a complete mess. Oh, you make me complete. You make me complete. You make me a complete mess. Caught up in nothing but your heaven ain't the same. But I've never been the same, have I? What if you can't go? Oh, you make me complete. You make me complete. Complete mess. Oh, you make me complete. You make me complete. You make me a complete
Hi, everybody. It's Mikey Piff, and I'm very excited to have my friends 5 Seconds of Summer here. You'll just never get to hear the stuff we were talking about before we started this conversation.
It's true. It was really amazing
It was
stuff.
juicy.
Let's just say it involved some sheep shearing and I don't know,
It did,
whatever.
actually.
But the new album's finally out. The world has it. Is there any point looking back where you remember that that was the moment you figured out what you wanted it to be, or that you were like, yes, this is it?
One moment in the whole process.
Or the moment?
Moment.
Was there the moment?
The first moment was complete mess when we finished that, but we still had such a long way to go, so it feels wrong to be like, we nailed it at that point, but it did feel like that was like the first song we made on our like, just the four of us and Michael producing, where it was like, oh, this sounds exactly like we want the album to feel like, and then from there it was like dominoes falling. But I don't know, there was like, when did we actually finish it?
Well, we used to joke that it was finished every time. We thought we finished it 8 times, pretty much, throughout the 2-year process.
And someone would hit the group text like, oh, I just don't think it's there yet.
Yeah, and because we were like producing it and writing it together, we were like, we discovered how many walls to break through and how much to keep changing things. And then you learn, the best part was learning when to put it down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we learned that together.
That's got to be hard, though. The moment you finally realize, like, okay, it's done.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when it's 4 people, it's not just one person, and you have all the control.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've always kind of led the charge on the music stuff, and the reason we did this process like this was because we felt it was just always the right way to do it. We felt like we were spending a lot of energy explaining all the time what we wanted it to be, and we could have just made it exactly the way we wanted it to be. But it took, obviously, a decade of learning and dedicating our lives to this to work out how the hell to do that. And also to have the self-confidence and the trust with each other that the commitment level was there to fully finish something together, top to bottom, with no quality dip or anything, you know? Just like nurture each other's best parts musically and artistically, and make sure we guided each other home, you know, back to where we really set the bar for our albums, you know?
It sounds like chicken soup for the soul. It's so deep. You're like, nurturing
well,
each other? Did you do a trust fall?
Well,
too,
yeah, we
or-
did, like, this is crazy, man. Like, this is like, we're 4 grown men who commit our livelihood to each other. The reason I eat, the reason I have a house, the reason I get to travel, the reason I get to see the world, the reason I get to do what I do is because of these guys. So it is a trust fall, It's crazy. It's such a massive relationship.
That is so incredibly deep, but just how important relationships are, and appreciating them and really understanding how to be in one, as opposed to just like being someone in one.
Yeah, especially when it comes to trust. Like, any of us could get up at any time and leave, but none of us ever have, So that trust is continually blossoming and gaining respect for each other,
Better now, we'd all be upset.
Yeah.
While doing this album, knowing that it was the 4 of you really calling all the shots, at any point, kind of like a comedian goes and workshop stuff, like, you play it for friends and family, but in this instance, did you play it for anybody, or was it just you 4?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't really care what anyone else thought about any of the music other than the 4 of us. Sort of, that was the way I felt. I was like, I feel like in the past we have sort of gone out and played music and done the whole thing of figuring out that stuff. But to me, anyway, on this record, it didn't matter. Like, I didn't give a crap what anyone else thought about it other than, the 4 of us when we're sitting in the studio listening to it together. And that's the only input that I think was important.
Yeah. Because we're just having fun with it.
Yeah.
And it's what we like to make,
So when did you actually know that it was done, though? When did you finally say, all right, guys, we got to stop messing around?
When it was on streaming. That's really how it feels.
Yeah.
Like, it's not out till it's out. It's not finished till it's, like, out.
Songs sound different when you can listen to them on your, on an official platform versus, like, when you load up a song in a Dropbox, it just doesn't, it still sounds like a song that is yours and unreleased, and then when it's out, you're all of a sudden, I remember when Complete Mess was the first one, I remember seeing that online and being like, okay, the song is actually done and out there in the world, which was pretty crazy.
Yeah. This album's different for me as well. Like, it doesn't, like, I still don't think it's reached, like, it doesn't feel out yet to me, I still feel like it has a lot of growing room in a lot of people's lives, to the point where it can, evolve with someone. So that's really exciting for me because it is just testament to, like, longevity of the songwriting. It doesn't feel like a flash in the pan.
Is there a moment that, like, you've been on stage and you were like, because obviously you're focused on everything you got to do, but for that split second where you look out there and you're like, I still can't believe that this is a thing?
Yeah, every time. Every single time.
We just played Royal Albert Hall, and we played with an orchestra and a choir, and we were building up to it for about a month, and it was sort of this moment where we walked on stage, and it was just such a visceral moment, because it was like, people were sort of like, it was just so different from anything that we've ever done, and there was such, like, a build to it, and then getting out there and just, like, having it start was such a, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm starting to cry. I'm getting teary on stage every now and then, because it really won't last forever. It won't, We'll do our best, but fully aware, and looking at it. And whilst people are so excited and singing and giving us their time and breath, it's like, it's overwhelming. It's like, this is insane.
Yeah, especially more recently.
Yeah.
I've found definitely, like, it's also like a muscle, it's like anything. It's like trying to be grateful every day, but so when you're on stage, you're like, oh fuck, like, be here and be grateful that this is happening. Whereas maybe a few years ago you'd be like, this is happening, and then you have to, like, almost train yourself as well to be like, this is something that, like you said, might not be a forever thing, Well, we'll give it a go.
Exactly, we're giving it a shot, but
Yeah. Well, listen, as long as you guys do your best, but like you said, there are people waiting online for hours for you, and seeing everyone at the shows sing all the lyrics and spend their hard-earned money and just their time, which is probably the most important thing, dedicating to being supportive to you guys. I mean, that is
and
pretty wild. It's kind of
It's
wild when you
insane.
say it out
It's
loud.
existential for sure.
yeah, it is existential. It's heavy, but it's also beautiful. That's why, it's really good to be getting older, because I can identify the toxic kind of traits of the artistry, like the things that you really attached to, like, well, I'm a lead singer, I'm a drummer, I'm a guitarist, I'm a bass player, I'm up on stage, I'm doing all this stuff in front of people, I must be really important or something. But you're not. You're just an equal person, and your fellow humans are giving you a damn chance to actually get up there and do your best with your artistry. And so you take it and you give everything to it, because anybody else wants to be up there as well. Like, we want to be up there and giving it everything we got, because we do realize, so yeah, it's crazy. It's a really crazy thing.
Selfishly, I'll say I love the album. It sounds great, and even more selfishly,
Like there's a butt coming.
There's a butt. Here's the butt. We're gonna take it back to the stage, so stay tuned. When we come back, we're gonna put these guys to the test first and see how well they know each other after all this time together with a game called Me, My Band, and I.
That's nice.
That's good.
That's really nice.
That's great.
I guess I got what I wanted. I never knew what I needed. Leave it up to me, get up without a good reason. No one know that it was my own fault. I never picked up that phone call. Oh Lord, all these broke hearts are mine's the one. I feel myself, me and my selfish appetite. I didn't live. Now it's just me. Now it's just me, myself, and I. Now it's just me, myself, and I. Yes, I guess I got what I wanted. I never knew what I needed. Leave it up to you to pick it up without a good reason. I know that it was my own fault. I never picked up that phone call. Oh, Lord, go. Here we go. All together.
Welcome back to the Xfinity Awesome Gig, powered by Pandora. I'm Mikey Piff here with my buddies 5 Seconds of Summer. As I've said before, they've been around together for 10 years, a decade, not quite a century, but we'll get there. They've spent a lot of time with each other on the road, in bathrooms, backstage. Who knows what other things they might have been doing. We want to find out how well they know each other with a game that I like to call Me, My Band, and I. Here's how the game works. I'm going to ask each of you a question. It's going to be incredibly deep, personal, probing. at times. You write down your answer. Don't look at the whiteboard, and then you guys have to guess what's written on the board. Okay? If you guys do well, I might have a surprise for you at the end. We're gonna start with Callum.
I'd like some guarantees, thanks.
I mean, there's different kind of surprises, buddy. All right. All right. Here's the question: what 5 Seconds of Summer song do you often get amnesia around and forget how to play?
Okay.
What song does Callum sometimes forget how to play? Callum's going to write down his answer. Don't look at the whiteboard.
How am I meant to not look at the board? It's right there.
Close your eyes.
It's
I don't know.
literally right there.
You do this.
He's like not even trying to hide it. He's showing me. He's showing me there.
I know what it is.
I've picked my answer.
All right, anyway, 2 of you have to answer this correctly.
I already know what it is.
All right, you got it?
Waste of the Night. Second verse lyrics.
Okay.
Clear.
Same answer?
Yeah.
All right.
Is that cool?
Yeah, of course.
I would have said amnesia. Because I remember a specific moment where Callum was like, "Can I get a teleprompter for amnesia?"
We said he was too
All right,
young.
Callum, what's the answer?
It's Waste of the Night. Yeah.
All
But
right.
it's also amnesia.
But it is also, it is also.
2-part
amnesia.
question. Okay.
Cool.
All right, wipe the whiteboard clean.
Who's next?
Next is Ashton.
No one look.
We're going to go multiverse in this,
You
okay?
look, I'll draw on your eyeballs.
If you got lost in an alternate reality and never joined 5 Seconds of Summer, what would your line of work be? What would Ashton be doing in an alternate universe where he never joined 5 Seconds of Summer?
What do you think it is?
What did you say?
Wait, guys, what?
All right, Ashton's got his answer on the board. Gentlemen, your guesses.
I don't know what he's gonna write. He's probably written something a bit silly.
I'm between 3 here.
Yeah, he's a bit of a silly guy.
I like to get a little silly, goofy.
You silly
Four goofy
goose.
guys. I'm gonna say he's not gonna say this, but teacher.
Teacher.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
We were thinking that, but then I was also thinking professional bongo player.
Yeah, I think we're on the same line.
That's
I
professional.
think
You're making me...
Teacher, somewhere in between teacher and
still time
professional
for me to
bongo
be there.
player.
Or the drummer of Swallow the Goldfish.
Yeah.
So I have
Okay.
drummer / singer.
Ashton,
Maybe
your
just singer.
Your answer? Drummer for Metallica.
Metallica.
It would have been pretty easy for me to work out, I think.
No.
Obviously,
come together.
but it would have all come together. I think. I would.
I mean, listen, this is an alternate universe. You can dream and do whatever you want.
Totally. In this one, Lars is actually a drummer of 5 Sauce,
Wow.
but he'd be awesome.
In this,
He's a good problem solver.
He could play Amnesia, maybe.
Yeah.
Wipe the board clean. It is the final question. It is Luke's turn.
Yum.
Right.
Nutritious.
Luke,
Yep.
if you could, this is it might be a little bit of a stereotypical question, but I feel like we're going to get special answers.
Right.
If you could
wait
choose
for this
any
interview.
person that are alive to sing a duet with, who would be your choice? Who would Luke love to sing a duet with?
Apart from the fellas?
Apart from them, yes.
But I feel like that,
that would be
answer's too
lovely.
obvious.
Is it too
Dude,
obvious?
I'm trying to go deeper.
Let's make it a little unconventional, maybe. I don't
Jimmy
know.
Barnes. John Farnham.
Jimmy Barnes, John Farnham.
Johnny's not far. I don't think he's number
not
one, but
far.
he's.
What about
he's top
maybe a
5.
Broadway show with Hugh Jackman? Who knows?
All right, I got it.
All right, he's written an answer on the board.
You're never going to get it.
You'll get it.
Have you actually
Which-
got a person?
Yeah, no,
I've got a person.
I'm looking at it.
It's someone that sings well,
He's got a
and they're
weird
Australian, but not too well.
Not
that
too
they'll
well.
they'll outdo me.
All right, you three, what do you think the answer is?
Oh, I think it's Ian Moss.
Ian Moss. Callum?
Is it actually? No.
We've totally given up on the guessing part.
Solid.
I love that we're still surprising each other
Yeah, I
after
do
10
it,
years.
Who the hell is Ian?
You didn't
Moss?
peek. Did you peek over at the sign? Can we go back to the videotape? Did Ashton peek?
Everybody does.
Are you a peeker?
I didn't peek. I just
Ian
knew.
Moss.
Yeah, let's get the action
other
replay.
singer.
We were talking about Hugh Jackman.
Tucker's daughter, heard of it?
Nobody has.
I hope at least 1% of you watching right now know who Ian Moss is. Wait, who is Ian Moss? Learn me, school me.
Ian Moss is one of the best Aussie singers of all time.
Okay.
There's no way you didn't see the board, 'cause that's just fucking too weird.
No, I didn't see it.
Listen, we've got the power. Like, somebody roll back. We have the power of video.
He was in a band, or is in a band, called Jizzle from Australia. And he's the guitarist and a songwriter who wrote some great songs in the 80s.
All right.
Aussie. They're kind of like our Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
But way better.
But way better, obviously.
Way better.
Way better.
And drink way more beers.
We should keep talking about Ian Moss.
Yeah, buy his new album is out now.
Yes.
It's called The Long Road Home.
Rock on, Ian.
I'm not sure anybody playing at home maybe got any of those guesses, but thank you guys for playing. 5 Seconds of Summer featuring Ian Moss. So stick around, all right? Don't go anywhere.
How we feeling, New Jersey? Damn. Y'all came to party with us. Thank you. Seriously. We've had a crazy week. Because we released our 5th album. So, and if any of you listened to it and were jamming with it this week, we love you. Seriously, thank you. And I have no segue because we're about to play a song from our 2nd album, so I don't really have a way to get into it. But before that, seriously, thank you to everyone at SiriusXM and Pandora. You guys have actually supported us since the very beginning. Very, very beginning. So we love you guys and really appreciate our relationship together. We love you. But, do you want us to play another song? Sing this one if you know it. Everybody's got their demons, even wide awake or dreaming. I'm the one who ends up leaving. Make it okay. See a war, I wanna fight it. See a match, I wanna strike it. And every fire I've ignited faded to gray. But now that I'm broken, now that you know it, I'm caught up in a moment. Can you see inside? Go! And there's a hurricane underneath that, trying to keep us apart. Alright, with the poison bud, but these chemicals moving between us are the reason to start again. Can you see
SiriusXM, thank you very much. I think we did our first interview in America with them way back, and they've been such a champion of us. Obviously, Pandora and Xfinity, thank you very much too. But SiriusXM been crazy for us over the years, so thank you very much. They played our whole album the other day, and that was pretty cool. But more importantly, thank you for being here. I don't know, what did you have to do to get here? Was it a contest? Don't even ask. Was it that traumatic to get here? Okay. I suppose we'll chat later about it. I'm trying to say thank you very much. Hope you enjoy 5 Sauce 5. We love you dearly. And this is our last song. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Young blood, say you want me, say you want me. Why do you laugh and I'm just a dead man walking tonight? But you need it, you need it all of the time. Remember what you told me, loving me till the day I die. Surrender me everything, 'cause you made me believe you're mine. You used to call me baby, now you're calling me by name. 6 foot away, you beat me in my own damn game. Hey! You put me, I'm pulling away from you. I'm giving you take, so young blood, say you want me, go. I can see that, but you need it, go. Young blood, say you want me, back in your life, so I'm just a damn man crawling till I can need it, all of the time. Later conversations and like it's the last goodbye. Then one of us gets too drunk and calls about 100 times. Even calling baby, nobody can take my place. You looking at the strangers, hope to God you see my face. Come on. Young blood, say you want me, go. Walking tonight, but you need it, go. Young blood, say you want me, black in the light, so I'm just a dead man crawling tonight. Can I need it, all the time, yeah. You push, I'm pulling away from you. I'm giving you take, come on. Young blood, say you want me, out of your life, and I'm just a dead man walking tonight. But you need it, all of the time, yeah. Young blood, say you want me, back in your life, so I'm just a dead man crawling tonight. Yeah, I need it, all of the time, yeah. I'm pulling away from you. I'm giving you take. Young blood, say you want me, out of your life, and I'm just a dead man walking tonight. Get those hands up. Come on. All right, you know the drill. New Jersey, we got one more chance to sing a song all together. On the count of 4, we're gonna jump up and down. Let's bloody break this floor, right?
see you sing. Let me see you jump. Here we go. 1, 2, you jump, jump, jump. Young blood, say you want me, say you want me. I ain't get lost and I'm just a damn man walking tonight. 'Cause you need it, can't need it all of the time. Young blood, say you want me, say you want me. Back in your life, so I'm just a damn man calling tonight. Yeah, I need it, yeah, I need it all of the time. Pulling away from you. I'm giving, you say. Young blood, say you want me, say you want me. I ain't get lost and I'm just a damn man walking tonight. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Good night.
Guys, I'm sorry to say it's come to the portion of the show where we have to part ways.
We're
My
wrapping
least
up.
favorite part.
I'm not
I
ready.
love getting to catch up with you guys.
I'm not ready.
Doesn't happen often enough.
Don't do this.
Don't do it. All right, no, seriously, it's been an incredible night. Thank you, all of you, for watching. The performances, you guys crush it every time. But like I mentioned before, we have a little bit of a surprise for you. This is where I ask that you close your eyes tightly. I promise I won't do anything
I
weird.
have trust issues.
Yeah. No, trust. No, it's Ian. Here's Ian Moss, everybody. Yeah, Oh God. No, seriously. Close your eyes.
Okay.
We've got. Close your eyes. I've got a surprise for you.
Close my
All right,
eyes.
hold on. Don't open your eyes yet. Don't open your eyes.
I can narrow
All right.
my vision.
Listen, I don't know if you know this, okay, but you're one of the most top streamed artists on Pandora.
Really?
Yes. So we wanted to present you with this plaque commemorating 1 billion streams.
Wow.
1 billion streams on Pandora. You can open your eyes now, bye.
Okay.
I literally just told you what it is.
Okay, tell us. What is it?
Okay, Mikey, bring it out.
1 billion streams on Pandora.
I can see it.
This is for you guys.
Envision it.
That's dope.
That is a lot of zeros.
Yeah,
That's
hang it next to your picture of Ian Moss,
yeah.
and anything else you got.
Yeah, I like that.
But seriously, guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you for always being a part of the family and always coming back and spending time with us and just always supporting. And we'll always be here for
Thank you guys.
This is
For
this is
real.
crazy.
Thanks, Joel.
Congratulations.
for supporting us over the years,
Thank
even when
you.
we were, I don't know, tired from punk jumps, I guess, at 2014. Our first interview.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Listen, I was more
I'm so
scared
sorry.
of making sure no one ran after the van and got hurt in the street from all the. I mean, you guys literally close down the street every time you come by. So
Yeah, it was crazy.
stop
Crazy
it.
times.
It's a traffic hazard. No, just kidding. All right. Thank you again, guys, for an amazing performance, for sitting down and hanging out. The album, 5 Sauce 5. If you haven't listened to it, stream it on Pandora. Everyone should definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's their best stuff yet, and go see them live because they're even better live, okay? And don't forget to check out the awesome Beat Station on Pandora, hosted by 5 Seconds of Summer.
Keep listening to Ian Moss. Peace.